So I'm out on a hike here today. Guys, I wanted to talk about sacrificing and just kind of relate this to a story. I recently just had resigned from a scouting volunteer role that I had. It was a pretty, important role, I'd like to say. And uh, at the council level, handled what they call coaching for, gosh, about 136 Cub Scout packs of Boy Scout troops. And the reason that I resigned from it, I came up with kind of like three different reasons. One was family, the second was faith, and the third was recharge. And when I sat down with the folks to let them know that I was stepping out of this role, I have a son that is in his junior year of high school. And for one, I want to be there during this critical time in his life. I also want to make sure that I'm not missing things with him. The other one is my wife. I've been a scout leader for over 14 years. There's so many different occasions and, let's say, activities and things that I have missed because I was needed somewhere else, and my wife sacrificed for me to go do those things, and I appreciated that. And so I feel like it is that time for me to sacrifice and be there at this critical time in my family. And the next one was faith. Is I really am enjoying the two different men's groups that I lead, and I really want to make sure that I'm plugged into that, and I have some big ideas of things that I want to do with it and take it to another level. I really want to try to either help build out some type of retreats or just something with men's ministry, and I'm really passionate about helping with that. And the other one too is I'm in a couples Bible study with my wife, and I keep having occasions where, there's this scouting meeting that I need to be in, and it's the same night as the Bible study that I'm doing with my wife. And I really want to, be in that time with my wife, and also be in that time with the friends that we have in that group. That's important. I really believe that groups and small groups is the real church. Nothing wrong with the real church, the big church, but what I'm saying is the real connections, real relationships. Recharge. There is this reality. I'm a little burnout. I've just kind of running from one thing to the next thing. And again, at this stage in life, I'm content with the things that I'm running to have to do with my family. And I think it's just a critical time to be there. I got a son that is trying to get into dental school here soon, and this is a big year for him because he's got his dental admission test to be studying for and take. And my next guy is looking at college after high school here, and so this is just a critical time for him. And I want to make sure I'm there just to talk through these decisions that they have to make and help them out. I'm not going to make the decisions for them. By the way, I don't know if you can see me or not because the sun's my eyes, but man, oh man. Oh, sorry. There's some type of Palo Verdes here. I'm up at a park just down the road from my house. That's Arizona for you. You either think it's beautiful or it's just not your thing. But we've had some rains. Every time it rains, the greens just go through the roof. Look at this. Just a little road that I'm walking down here up this hill. It's crazy. Anyways, I just, again, the message today is about sacrifice, guys, that we are sacrificing for our family. We're setting aside our comfort and putting ahead of that relationships. The relationships are just so critical and so key. And I just, want to be that model, not just to you out there in YouTube land, but I want to be that model for my sons. They're watching that. Also, too, I'm 51 years old. I'm looking at this retirement future, and I'm also considering that I really need to make sure that my relationship with my wife is in a solid place. Not that I don't always need to do that, but this is just a critical time. There's many times where folks go, okay, the kids are out of the house and I'm just going to, you know, cut and run, go find the next best thing. And that's just like not a good plan. It's a terrible plan. And again, my wife has sacrificed. There's so many different things. Like there was a pickleball tournament that my son helped coordinate up in Flagstaff just back in May. And I live down here in Phoenix. And I missed it because I was already committed to train at some, be a trainer or teacher at this event that had to do with scouting, adult leader training. And not that those aren't good things, and that's not, I know I'm serving, I know I'm helping people, and it's a good thing. But that was 14 years of doing things like that. There was many weekends I was gone. There was many times I was like, hi, bye, and out the door. And, the sacrifice needs to be right at home. I always think of this ripple effect. You drop a little pebble in the water and it has this little ripple. And the inner ring is your family. That's your wife. That's your kids. That's your in-laws or outlaws, as some people call them. And then the next level is like your friendships. And again, you think about all of this as relationships. And that's the key area. That's honestly for your spiritual leadership or your ministry of sorts for yourself. It starts right there at home. That's an obvious one, but the question is what are you doing about it? And so I need to live it myself. So I resigned. All right, thanks for checking out Legendary Men's Group. I'm Jess. Hope you're doing well out there, and hope God continues to bless you. I pray that you are doing well, life is well.